about? Well, basically, I've got some tape from China, £2.50, and I was going to take this bivvy here to landfill because it was full of holes. The material started to fail, so I decided that I was going to get this tape and I was going to then apply it to the holes and just use the bivvy, because apart from the holes, it's sound, it's okay. I'm just being a bit dramatic when it's in the video, to be perfectly honest. So how do you use this tape? Well, you need some greaseproof paper, an iron, and this tape, clear tape, or you can get it in green as well. A lot of the tackle industry use green, they don't use this clear tape, but because this is in the middle of the bivvy, the holes, I've got to use this clear really. Now, it's always best if you're putting this on, if you can, by stripping all the material off the bivvy and laying it down on an ironing board and putting a towel underneath it so you've got an uneven surface. But I've found that you can actually do it without doing that. You can keep it in place and just place the iron onto the material with some greaseproof paper and run the iron over it, and it works really well. So I don't know if you remember in the last video, or the river fishing video, or before that one even, I was talking about my bivvy had gone faulty. Both bivvies had gone faulty. One had already reseamed, and this one here also went faulty too. The Commando V3 from ProLogic, that's where it comes from. That one now, from the outside it looks great. So what I've decided to do is buy some cheap sealant, make a pot with an iron from China and cover the holes. That's what I'm going to do just now. Right, so now we're going to put this tape on, because I'm not a millionaire and I do want a new bivvy, but if there's a chance I can repair the bivvy and it looks fine outside like I just said, it's time they actually covered the holes up. Now what you need is this tape. Now the tape on here is like kind of on the back there, it's opaque. You get this in green as well. I bought the cheap one, it's £2 odd. This goes clear. It's like mockled on the back, smooth on the inside. The smooth part is the side that actually goes onto the fabric. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this onto the fabric. So what you do with an iron, you have to get a hot iron, greaseproof paper, and hold the tape in place there. So that goes on there. You put the greaseproof paper over the top and you should be able to see the tape through the greaseproof paper. Put the iron on top of the greaseproof paper, and the heat from the iron, make sure it doesn't move, actually melts the tape onto. That should do it. There we go. That's now got two. That's now got two pieces on there. Can you see it? Now see, that's a little bit lighter there. All you do with that is you just go over it with the greaseproof paper and the iron again, and you get that kind of finish. And that's what we're going to do. So this part up here, as you can see there, I've already done that. The rest, I've counted 17 holes that appeared when I went out on that session. 17 holes, but anyway, it's still a bivvy, and like I say, from the outside we can actually still use the bivvy stroke brolly. So I'll be doing that, because that saved me about 300-400 quid. You'll be the same as I am, I suppose. It's just all about needs, cost and value. If you've got enough money to buy a new one, then you buy a new one. If you haven't, or you think you can get away with it, get away with it. Just checking to see whether it's leaking now. Hardcore testing now, but has that done it? Debs? No. No, I'm not going to get you. Is that leaking? No. Stick your head up so I can see you. No. Stick your head up. No. I won't get you full of water. I won't. Go on. Look at camera and tell me, is it leaking? I'm not going to get... Is it leaking?
It's not even funny.
She's just got wet. But at least the it's not leaking, is it? Is it not leaking?
No.
Is it not leaking?
No.
Are you wet?
Yes. Are you dead?
Are you leaking?
No, but you'll be dead in a minute.
So that's now done. That has been resealed. That's still got the residue right there, which had the petroleum jelly on it. So it's back to normal now. It's all done. Deb's is a little bit wet. I've got a bivvy that I can use, one-man bivvy. It's good to go. So there's no problem with that. Right. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. And you know the rest. You might get notifications. It's just the way it is.